guys, in today's video I am sharing a few tips on how to stay productive while you're on vacation with children. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Yana and I am a mom of two little boys, a husband, and I am a working mom. I work from home and I do all of my work while watching kids at the same time. So I am getting pretty good and pretty decent at trying to manage my children and my work task and my household chores at the same time. And right now we are on vacation. You see, this is a new place for me. And how do you like this white couch? I'm like, oh my goodness, I might actually consider our next couch to be white. I really like it. So yes, we are in a new place. We are on a family trip for a wedding for my husband's sister's wedding, and we are staying in the Airbnb in Omaha, Nebraska. And yes, even though we are on a trip, but there's still work to be done with my wedding photography work that I'm doing for my clients, and I will be photographing my sister-in-law's wedding as well. So there are work tasks coming at me at all times that we're on vacation, and I still have to reply to emails and get certain things done. And right now I'm recording video, which is part of my work kind of as well to do. So how do you find time and brain power and like ability to get things done while you're on a trip, especially if you have kids with you who require a lot of attention and a lot of care on your part? And here in this video I'm sharing these tips. They are in no particular order, they're not prioritized, so I'm just giving you a few ideas that I came up for myself that are very helpful for me right now to be able to get some work done. So here they are. Number one, depending on who you're traveling with, if it's your family, if it's your spouse, whoever it is, have someone watch your kids somewhere by you or somewhere else, because it's a new environment. I mean, I did not even think about, some kids might be very clingy and might be potentially scared of new places. In that case, maybe definitely this piece of advice is not for you. That go to a different place, explore. But I would think that most children are excited about exploring new houses, new places, hotel rooms, depending on where you are. They probably will have a lot of fun just going to a new spot somewhere away from you, where you can have a quiet half an hour to yourself to be able to concentrate and quickly get things done, emails or work projects, whatever you need to get done. You probably will be able to just have your spouse or your mother-in-law or someone take the kids somewhere, and they don't even have to entertain them too much, because kids are so good at finding things to play with. And definitely watch them so that they don't ruin something, and then you will have to pay for the broken items around the house or something. But yes, I feel like new environments are very exciting for kids, so they can go with someone else for even 30 minutes. You can get done a lot in 30 minutes if you're very well concentrated, and you can get things done while they're gone for a little bit. Tip number two is wake up just a tiny bit earlier than everyone else. I know that on vacation, especially if it's not like a trip where you have things to do and planning and those kinds of things, but if you're on like real vacation, try to chill and like relax and rejuvenate. Waking up earlier might not be something that you want to do, but if you are bringing work with you, this is just might be that something you have to do, and just if you have to do it, you do it. So waking up is helpful, because I feel like most people, kids including, do want to sleep in on vacation because they spend so much energy going sightseeing, depending on what kind of vacation you have. If it's swimming, if it's running around playground or anything, kids do spend a lot more energy on the trips, and so that helps them to have longer naps, longer sleeping over the like nighttime sleep. So utilize that time and wake up just 30 minutes can make a big difference in how much work you can get done. Waking up just a little bit earlier and getting those work tasks done before everyone wakes up. And tip number 3 comes right after it. If you do not feel like getting out of bed, just do your work in bed. This morning, part of my to-do list for my wedding photography business is doing a regular post on social media. Today I have done that post in my bed. I didn't have to get out. I just was nice and cozy and snuggled up with my baby, and yes, I just did a post. I checked email a little bit. I do not like replying to email on my phone, but at least I knew if there are to-do items that I have to go on my laptop and do and like reply to emails. But yes, you can just do this from your bed. Tip number 4 is do your work on the go. Maybe depending on who is driving you and which ways you are being transported from one spot to another, this tip might be appropriate to you and maybe no. If you are the one driving, maybe you could ask someone else to drive you so that you can do some work while you're being driven. In my case, my husband is driving in most of the cases where we're going, so I can do certain things on the go while kids are strapped in and trapped into the car seats. They're not moving around, and most of the times they don't need too much attention except for like giving them snacks or water or something like this. But for the most part, I can get some work done while I'm being driven. On this trip, however, it was a little bit frustrating to me because we are driving a rental vehicle, so I think it drives differently, so I get super nauseous when I'm being driven and like trying to look at my phone. So that was a little bit sad to me because I could not get as much done as I would like to. But in your case, if you are feeling decent, if you're going from one spot to another, you have 15 minutes, 30 minutes of drive, and you can get some things done and checked off of your to-do list. Tip number 5 is to have a to-do list, and I guess I could have started with that, but in general, have a to-do list for either the whole trip that you have to get through, or have a to-do list for that specific day. In my case, I need to have a to-do list for each day because as we are approaching a wedding, there are certain things that have to be done, like charging batteries, making sure my memory cards are all ready, packing the equipment. So there are certain tasks that are assigned to each day, and I guess there are routines also, like posting on social media, checking my email, those kinds of things. But I'm telling you, having a to-do list is super convenient because you can check it. That's tip number 6. That is tip number 6. Check in regularly with your to-do list. You can check it in the morning for what you have to do, and check it in the evening, what you have done and what you still have to finish for today, because vacations are so full of people and experiences and distractions, good or bad. Those are distractions to your work, and yes, you just have to go through them. But if you are trying to get things done for work, you kind of need to shut off that fun brain, and you need to look at your to-do list and make sure that those items are being done. So at the end of the day, make sure that you look at the list just one more time and make sure that you are accomplish certain things, not the things that you have to get done. And that would be my best tips for you to how to stay productive and get some work done while being on vacation with kids. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, give me a like. I would appreciate that compliment from you. If you have any other questions about work, motherhood, life, any of those good things, feel free to leave me a question below or message me on social media. I would love to hear from you. And that's right, if you do not follow me on Instagram, this is what I feel like most of my action and most of fun happening for the behind the scenes and like small snippets of vacations or everyday life happening. So yes, I would love to have you join me on my Instagram journey, my Instagram community. I hope this video was fun and helpful to you, and I would love to have you join me on the next video. Bye bye.